Oh my god, I forgot how fat the YouTube membership box is. Holy shit. It's so thick. Hi. Oh, hey, my PowerPoint's fucked up already. Hold on, let me fix that. Hi, everyone. I'm back. Is that Shibuya? This is Shibuya. I thought like starting out my PowerPoint with like just a picture of Shibuya would make the most sense. So yeah, guys, I went on a 16-day trip to Japan. Mostly Tokyo and Osaka and like 2 days in Kobe. I wouldn't even call them 2 days. I want to call them like in total like 1 day in Kobe. So, God, I feel like I had so much to talk about, but when I look at Shibuya, I'm like, wow, picture nice. Picture so nice. Ooh, picture. Okay, but anyways. Yeah, this is a picture of Shibuya. The crossing is... You guys can see the mouse. Perfect. So that way I can point to where I need to point. Yeah, the crossing is somewhere over here. But this picture is from... I want to say I was on... God, was it the 12th floor of a Shibuya share lounge? It's something like that. This is wallpaper quality. It's okay. Anyways. Oh my god, guys, we start and I land in Narita Airport. Normally, I like to take a picture of the Pearson Airport when I actually start leaving, but I was tired as fuck. Okay, to give you guys an idea, by the way, it was extremely hot in Canada. Wow, hot in Canada, right? It was very hot in Canada the night before, and my apartment didn't have AC yet. My apartment has AC now, which is really nice, just in time for it to get fucking cold again. Wow. Anyways, I think I slept maybe an hour and a half the night I needed to fly out. So I also had to get up at 5 a.m. Wow. So the trip is starting out great. So normally I would take a picture at like what? Yeah, Toronto Pearson. But in this case, I did not. So anyways, I managed to sleep a couple of hours on the plane. Not super well. Not super well. The plane I definitely flew on, I am pretty sure has slightly less legroom than last year's plane. I am pretty sure, because I don't think I got taller. I don't think I got taller. So there's like just slightly less legroom. I was also in the middle seat. Yeah. And I also piss a lot. So poor aisle motherfucker had to get up every time I had to go take a piss because there was no way I was getting around him, right? So I was middle seat, and aisle motherfucker had to stand up, I want to say, every 2 to 3 hours, being like, hey bro, would you like to stand up? Guess what? I gotta piss again. Hey bro, get the fuck up. Hey bro, get up. So yeah, so poor aisle motherfucker. But hey, whatever, I guess. Aisle bro should have offered you the aisle point. That's the thing, right? At that point, just offer me the seat. But you know what? That's kind of my fault for booking the middle seat and forgetting the fact that I have a pea-sized bladder, okay? Oh, this is a picture of my train ride from Narita Airport to... Where the fuck was I going again? Anyways, I was going back. I was trying to find my way to the hotel. So I stayed in, I want to say Shinagawa Prince Hotel. Yeah, day 0 hotel. What time did I land? I believe my plane landed around like 3-ish p.m. I want to say I landed around 3-ish p.m. and then I get to my hotel around 5-ish p.m. So it's somewhere there. So I get to my hotel. Here's the view from my hotel, by the way. Okay, so this is my room. This is my room. I think, God, it looks like a lot bigger, but I think this is like, what, a double? Yeah. Nah. The brave late doxing. Yeah, you guys can find my old hotel room. So this is the hotel room. This is like the closet, I guess. The room looks a bit crammed. That's just how Japanese hotel rooms are unless you pay up the ass for a bigger one, right? Yeah, so a lot of the times the Japanese hotel rooms are kind of cramped. So essentially there's like a hallway leading in. In that same hallway leading in is the door to the bathroom. Then after that, we get to the closet, and right across from the closet is this bed. And then there's the view I show you guys. Did it have a chair? It did in fact have the cuck chair. Actually, the cuck chair is where I took this picture from. So, yeah, this is just a picture. It's just me walking to a place I wanted to eat. Because I got a recommendation for, like, this place. Rakugaki. I got a recommendation from my friend that went to Japan February? Yeah, bro went in February and said, yo, this is pretty good. I'm like, okay. So it's kind of neat. Raigeki, yeah. I went to the place called the Raigeki. This is like the food I ate. Not everything though. I had more. So that's like the sashimi. This one is croquette. It was a really good one. It was crab potato cheese. Crab potato cheese. Raw meat? Yeah, I love sashimi. So sashimi is basically just raw fish. And I love raw fish. And this one is matcha ice cream and I think a type of... I think they call it warubi mochi? Something like that. Ta-da! Yeah, that's a croquette. Anyways, day one. My actual day one. Because last night was basically just the izakaya, which is my day zero. Because I landed at like 5 p.m. Got to get food at like 7 p.m. And then I basically fell asleep. Unfortunately, I didn't sleep super well since of jet lag, even though I was kind of sleep deprived. I think I slept for like 6-ish hours and couldn't really fall back asleep. So this is like really early, okay? Anyways, day one breakfast. Okay, so what I read on Reddit, because I was getting like hella fucking bloated with water. So it's back to pissing, by the way. Anyways, I was getting hella fucking bloated. I read on Reddit that a lot of convenience store, and I'm gonna refer to a convenience store, by the way, as konbini, because that's just how they say it over there. So I'm gonna call it konbini food, okay? So it's something like 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson's, that kind of shit. They're called konbinis, and plus it just sounds cuter. So konbini food. But I read on Reddit, they say that they add a lot of margarine to like these types of food, okay? And I have a distinct feeling margarine causes bloating for me and helps me retain water. So here, you know, I just thought I was gaining weight, but nah, I was just pissing away margarine and salt and yeah, water, yippee. Yeah, this is like 300 yen, and then the drinks over here are like maybe 200 yen each. So like 200 yen, by the way, is less than $2 Canadian. So for an American, how much is this meal? 300, 200, 200, so that's 700 yen. 700 yen to USD. This is less than $5. USD. Yeah. This is less than $5 USD. And this is like my breakfast like most of the time. Just like a quick coffee and sandwich. So anyways, I went to Meiji Jingu. So Meiji Jingu is... okay, it's like a big fucking shrine in Tokyo, but it's like the big fuck shrine, you know? Like Tokyo has a lot of green space for being a very metropolis city, but it's like, it has a lot of shrines and has a lot of parks. This is like the big fuck shrine. It's the shrine. So like when you go to a shrine in like Tokyo, it tends to be Meiji Jingu. So there's like a nice little sake wall, and I wouldn't call it little actually. Yeah, this is like the sake barrels, and each one of these like companies, like they have their own little sake here. I think they just keep it out here to age. I don't know exactly what they do with it, but I'm gonna be like, wow. Nice wall, nice barrel, take picture. So it's just neat. So I walk there. I think this is like 8 a.m. So it's like really nice. It's kind of quiet. The tour guide groups haven't really gotten here yet, which is actually really nice because the tour guide groups, like, you know the tour guides with like the little flags that have like the people following behind them. Almost like a school field trip, except for adults. Yeah, they're hella loud, by the way. So I like here, waking up early and getting there early was kind of like, it was nice. It was just nice. I approached the shrine. I approached the shrine again. I approached the shrine. Thing is, you're not allowed to take pictures too close to the praying area. So I'm kind of just like out here afar being like, ooh, nice tree. Anyways, okay. I also want to say, the amount of people getting married, by the way, in Japan this time, and also specifically at Shibuya Scramble, is kind of insane. I think I witnessed 5 weddings over just passing by Shibuya Scramble. 5 weddings at the same place at random times. I'm just like, yeah, she's just getting married. Oh yeah, there's another couple getting married. Yeah, just people getting married. Did you join them? No. Did you steal the bride? No. So for those that don't know, this is one of the biggest crossings in the world, if not the biggest crossing in the world of people, where each side could have like hundreds of people waiting to cross this crossing. So what people would do to make sure they get their wedding pics in, they would run out before the lights change, but right after the cars are done, dance in the middle of the fucking scramble for the photographer would also run out with them, try to take their pictures, and then run back. And this I witnessed happened 5 times specifically here. I was only here 3 times. Yeah. I witnessed 5 weddings. And I also want to say, the shrine that I just went to, by the way, also had a wedding. Everyone's getting married. Everyone was getting married. Did anyone get run over? No. Anyways, let's go over here. Oh, by the way, after that, I went to Ueno Station. From Shibuya, I went to Ueno Station. So Ueno is another big station. And I'm gonna say this. There might be a lot of bathrooms, but they all have lines. Every single one. This is a line, by the way. As you can see, the men's line is completely empty. This is the women's line. So here's the thing. I found one bathroom. And I was like, damn, this line's long as fuck. I'll go find another bathroom. Second bathroom I find, this line is triple the size of the last line I was in. Yeah, terrible. Yeah. So I just decided, fuck it. I'm in Ueno. Ueno Park has a series of shrines. It also has a zoo. It's also a park. It also has an art museum and a history museum. I'm sure there's a bathroom somewhere. Somewhere. So I managed to find a bathroom that did not have a line. And if there was a bathroom that there's a lot of bathrooms, okay? I found it. The thing is, though, the quest of the bathrooms. Okay, the thing is, though, a lot of the older areas, so Ueno's a bit better since, like, it has all that, like, stuff there, right? But have y'all ever seen a squat toilet? So, I refuse. I refuse. Because most of the times I'm wearing either a skirt or a dress, right? So all the older ones, all of the older station, not Ueno, but like I want to say like later on, Asakusa is like one of them, right? Asakusa is one of them, and every single bathroom, except for like one stall, by the way, had a regular toilet. So the other 4 were squat toilets, and I'm like, nah. Nah. It is very funny though, because at every single stall that has a regular toilet, there's instructions on how to use that toilet. Because there's like a picture, like a stick man squatting on the regular toilet. Because they expect people that come from the countryside to, let's say, come to Tokyo, and they don't know how to use a regular fucking toilet. So there's like pictures on how to use the regular toilet. Because, okay, it's very funny. Pissatorial? Yeah, they have pissatorials in every single stall with a regular toilet. Boop. Yeah, okay. So every single one had how to use toilet. And they would basically tell you, please don't use it like this. Please do not use the toilet like this. Because... yeah, but it's a leg day. Yeah. Every single stall that had a regular toilet basically just tells you, please don't use it like this. Please. It's awesome. Yeah, because, like, they have this tutorial being like, okay, if you come from a place that only has squat toilets, please do not squat on this toilet. Just sit on it, bro. Just sit on it. It's nice and safe. Okay. I find this thing, it says like, oh my god, guys, look, a sacred tree, wow. So I take a picture of it because there was a sign attached to this tree, and I was like, oh, that must be important. So I take a picture of this tree, and apparently it's a sacred tree. So you pray to this, I think. Oh, okay, here. Height, approximately 25 meters. Trunk circumference, 8 meters. This is a sacred tree. It is estimated to be over 600 years old. It was here before the shrine was built and cared for by the shrine guardians. Neat, that's awesome. I'm so proud for you, sacred tree. And I picked up this thing. This is like a very fancy Goshuin. So Normally they would have ones out of ink, given to temptation, something like that, I guess. Normally they would have one by an ink that would be like written by either the priest there or like the priestess there. But this one was very shiny and foiled. So instead of taking the one that was written in ink, I basically went, so that one's foiled? Ah, well, ain't that something? That one's foiled? Yeah, it's an ultra rare. Why would I get your regular ass signature if you offer holos? Exactly. So I went for this one. I just want to get better food. Like right here. Chicken was good. This was mid. This was some sort of hamburger steak thing. Made in a hot plate of some sort with rice and cheese. This was kind of mid. The chicken was really good. Did they have corn? I don't remember. But okay. It looks good. It was like, I was expecting a bit better because the thing is, the picture that they used had like a nice demi-glace sauce. I didn't see any demi-glace sauce on my burger, you know? So I was like, it felt like it was missing something. And I didn't exactly know how to communicate in Japanese. Sumimasen. Demi-glace sauce doko. I didn't want to do that to them. So I just basically, I kind of just ate it. Anyways, I think this is Ginza. This looks like Ginza. So Ginza is a district in Tokyo, or I want to say, what is it called? A ward in Tokyo, where all the rich people go. And me. I can't afford anything on the street, except for like in Goo. So Goo, if you guys don't know, Uniqlo and Goo are owned by the same owner, and it's like the general clothing store that is actually affordable. So I go into these because down the road is like, oh, there's your Tiffany & Co. building. There's your Louis Vuitton building. Goo, like Gooners. It's not the Gooner building. It's just Goo. It's just Goo. Goo is Gooners Union. Okay, I've never heard that one, actually. But damn, you might be onto something. Oh, I went to the Tsutaya Books, and they had a book on the Tokyo toilets. And before, but guys, look, the Tokyo toilets. So when I opened this book, there's just pictures of different aesthetically pleasing bathrooms across Japan or Tokyo. It's like, here's the bathroom in this place. Here's the toilet in this place. Here's the toilets in this place. They just have a book on this shit. They just have a book on different toilets that they think are aesthetically pleasing and have good architecture in a book. It's a quest log. You must shit at each one of these locations to get your final prize and stat boost. Yeah, they just have a book on this. And what I found interesting is like the ones over here is available. The small one is available in English. So you guys could also take this quest. Go shit in different toilets. They want you to do this. If they didn't want you to do this, why would they put it in a book and list it out? So to give you guys an idea, Tolly's canned like coffee stuff is actually very decent. I went to their store and ordered like a black like iced coffee. Tastes like shit. This, however, is actually really good. Yeah, this is actually really good. You don't need to go to their store. Just get the shit off the shelves. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, this Kometa Coffee. This is their menu. For some reason, I didn't take a picture of the coffee at a coffee place again, by the way. But I got a sandwich. I don't know why I didn't take the picture of a coffee at a coffee place. But I got a sandwich. Looks bland. Like, there's sauce under the bun. So, yippee! Is that fish? No, it is a pork katsu sandwich. So, deep fried pork. There's tonkatsu sauce underneath the bun, as well as some sort of coleslaw with, you know, with the coleslaw mayo stuff, you know? Yeah. Guys, there's a place in Japan called Hard Off. And is for hardware. Guys, hard for hardware and off as an offhand, okay? So like Go on. Okay, it's basically for secondhand goods, okay? It's for secondhand goods of hardware, and they have a series. I think I have a picture of it coming up. Hold up. So there's hard off, and there's hobby off. So you get secondhand goods of like hobby related goods, and also for hardware, it'd be hard off. There's also book off. Japan is not real. No, there's also book off. There's many. Oh, wait, I have over. Wait, guys. Like, guys. There's hard off, off house, hobby off, mode off, liquor off, garage off, book off. Look at all the offs. Look at all these offs. Fuck off to where? No, fuck off. There's no fuck off. There's hard off. There's liquor off. Actually, how does liquor off work? Do you just... I've never seen a liquor off, actually, but now I'm curious. If anyone knows what a liquor off is, do you just sell, like, your half-open bottle of wine? I feel like that's illegal. Liquor off is very funny if you say it slowly. Oh, no. Oh. Oh no, oh no. Oh, B-side. Look guys. Look B-side. So I got a bunch of stickers. And stickers for B-side label. So for those who don't know what B-side label is, B-side label has a lot of different stickers and keychains and magnets, and the stickers are very high quality, so you can kind of like stick them on a water bottle. For example, one of the Glitch Stars managers, Yuri, she got like a B-side label sticker in Japan, I think like 10 years ago, she said, and it's still on her water bottle in pristine condition. So that's like, it's a really high quality sticker, okay? So when you buy these stickers for like what, 300 yen, so which is like $3 Canadian each, something like that, it lasts you a long time. Lots of people put on their water bottles, on their cars, and that kind of stuff. Maple Maid Cafe, when? The thing is though, when I go to Japan, I want to eat good food. And the thing about a maid cafe that is kind of known, you can't just go there for like a girl to bless your rice, I guess. They go like moi moi kyun, and they're like, oh, let me draw like a ketchup heart on your omelet. Ooh, and I'm like, bitch, just tastes like ass. Because I was told from one of my friends that did go to a maid cafe just to experience it, they're like, yeah, they just bless your rice and they give you a little idol dance depending on how much you pay. And then they like put a heart on your omu rice. And then the omu rice is kind of ass. So I'm like, with my limited stomach space, by the way, I want to make sure if I'm eating food, I want to at least taste good. So if I'm going to go to a maid cafe just to have shitty rice, I'd rather not go, you know? People serving at the maid cafe be flipping it off and telling you to do yourself. That's true. I'd serve the rice and they're like, where's my moi moi kyun? And I'm like, bitch, do you have any idea which waitress you ordered? Moi moi kyun it yourself. Moi moi kyun yourself. Yeah, here's a picture of the Tokyo Tower, except it's like all rainbow. It's like all rainbow. Yippee! Although, I will say though, some foreigners don't have a sense of like what? I went to go take a picture, right? But like this group of like tourists decided that it was a great idea since they noticed me going to take a picture of like this small little space. It was like in a corner, so it wasn't exactly visible. Okay, so when I took this picture, another guy's phone was basically in front of my face at this point, taking a picture also. And I'm just like, you can just wait until I'm done. You can just wait. I just need like a picture. Holy shit. It's like they don't have a concept of like personal space. Holy shit. Oh my god. This one. On the walk back, I saw like this tiny little shrine with a little torii gate. But I also, you can tell it's closed. But look over here on this side. How they tell you this place is closed. They put a tiny little thing, a tiny little gate telling you can't go down. And I'm like, by the way, this thing is at most 2 feet tall. I think Schmoll can just get around it, and I could just walk over it. They just have like this tiny little gate that's just slightly inconvenient, being like, please don't go, it's closed. Please don't go, it's closed. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so tempted just to boop it. But I didn't, I kept walking. Okay, day 3. I went to Ikebukuro, but I went really early because I woke up early. I woke up early because, jet lag. My bitch ass still had jet lag. So I went to Ikebukuro, Sunshine City. So Sunshine City is Ikebukuro's big mall. And there's a lot of things there. For example, the Pokemon Center. That had this line. This line wraps around, by the way. This is not the full picture of the line. So, I may have gone there on a holiday. I may have gone there on a holiday. So this is not the full line. I took a picture of Pikachu's ass. Yeah, that one's for you guys. Yeah, I may have gone there on a holiday, and I kind of knew for certain I was not getting into the Pokemon Center. But anyways, I went to another place. It was a gachapon area. I went to the gachapon area. I found Ceruledge and... oh, what's his fucking name again? The other one. I found them. That was neat. Here's like some random gachapon that I found funny. For example, you could get Shroom. You could get Thomas the Tank Engine. There was actually a lot of Thomas the Tank Engines. There's actually a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine, like, what is it? Gachapon, by the way. I think they just like him because he's a fucking train, and Japanese love trains. Yeah, Thomas the Tank Engine's huge in Japan. I always forget how big train stuff is in Japan. Yeah, it's super popular there. Oh, there's Magic Horse. This is the gachapon, where I think the chase prize is Lapras. And I got it. First try, baby! First try, baby! So, the gachapon area I was at, by the way, is one of the biggest gachapon centers, like, ever. I think there is a good 1,500 gachapon machines in that area. And my fucking god. Oh, it's so much gachapon. It's so much gachapon. It's gachapon. I think it's just like the way to pronounce things, right? Gacha. I've been there before. Yeah, it's huge. Oh, I found the Dark Magician. So they had like his figure here. It's all, oh my god, guys. He's shooting a magic ball. Oh, magic balls. Ooh, oh my god, the Dark Magician. Oh my god, I love the Dark Magician. Oh my god, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Wow, Dark Magician. Whoa. Anyways, yeah. Ball. Yeah, he's shooting some ball. He's Biden blasting. Yeah. I love it when Yami-Yugi in the anime went, alright, Dark Magician, hit him with the Biden blast! Oh, I got shaka shaka. Guys, look at the fries. I got the shaka shaka. I got the potato shaka shaka. I got the shaka shaka fries. So, you know how I was trying to avoid getting sick? But I really wanted to try shaka shaka like McDonald's fries, right? So I decided, what a great idea. Let me go into McDonald's at noon in a big fuck shopping mall on a day where parents take their kids everywhere. Hey, look, man, actually, they were pretty good. I don't know if you've ever had, like, I don't know. What is it called? Like honey butter chips? They're like that. Oh yeah, I went there for food. I went to Shibuya Mark City. Shibuya Mark City is another big department store motherfucking area. Business complex, what you call. And I had this food. Are you tall over there? I'm a giant. I'm a giant over there. Yeah, I had this. It's like one of the things I reserved. It's one of those things you can get like a smaller version of this on the regular. But I went back to this place specifically because last time I tried to go here last year, the line was like mega long. But this time I just booked it for like, I want to say 5 p.m. So I got this. I think this is crab miso. Sashimi. There's like a shrimp and like, I think that's scallops over there. This is a eel. This is salmon. Tuna. I forget what the fuck this is. I think that's crab. Yeah. looks good. It does look good. Oh, okay. I go into this place, and this place had a pepper cafe. Y'all remember this stupid fucking robot that's apparently supposed to be like a nurse or some shit? It was the freakiest shit. Here's the thing. Their eyes are programmed to follow you. And they put this motherfucker in dog ears, cat ears, and I don't know, droopy bunny ears. These things are programmed to follow you when you walk. No. The thing is, I don't know. I didn't like it because here's the thing. This robot, right, is technically serving some customers. But this robot will not look at the customers if you are walking by. And I'm like, that's just rude. Bitch, you're my waitress. Bitch, you are my waitress, and you're just gonna look at any passerby? I don't know. I think that's kind of rude if your one purpose is to serve the people in front of you and you're watching everybody else. Here's the next table. They're doing the same shit. Look, there's a lady's head right there, and look at this bot. This bot's pretending to pay attention to this lady while watching me walk by. You can see these eyes. This freaked me out. Okay, I was morbidly curious, so I was like curious to see how it would work. I was going to order something there. But because I saw the way they were treating their customers, I was like, bitch, if you are gonna take my order, you should pay attention to me. Don't you look at any random passerby. So I didn't take it. I didn't go there. Nintendo Tokyo. Bro noticed I was taking a picture and then he like moved out of the way. I was like, wait, no, you're part of the picture. Because I liked how serious he looked. Look at him. Yeah, he noticed I was taking a picture of Nintendo Tokyo and he just like moved out of the way. And I'm like, wait, no, come back. Yeah, man for scale. I want man for scale. Anyway, Salmon Run. I remember playing a lot of Salmon Run back when it was on Splatoon 2, just because it was my favorite mode for Splatoon. So I love that shit. Here's a statue of the Inkling. Here's Hattie. You can get a plushie of just like the pipe in Mario, by the way. It's just a pipe. That's it. Oh, I found these little fuckers. Oh my god, I love these so much. I love these a lot. And if I want to make a tier list of these one day, just because I think it'd be funny. It'd be funny. I think in terms of like little guys, I love Proto Man, but I think he's like the most mid because you can't see his eyes, right? Like, thing is about these little guys, when you see their eyes and their expression, it makes it better. I like how slightly angry he is, Sho. This one just looks very meh. It's like, meh. Yeah, it's a shades, you know? But I definitely think the Mega Man one is like the best one. Just because of like, look at him, he's so stupid! He's so stupid! I like this one though because he's super angry. And Lan just like, heh. But I don't like it as much, you know? I think this one is the best. This! Yeah! Yeah! It's so schmal-coded! Look at his face! I love this one. This one's my favorite. Let's see. But this one, called the Share Lounge. Yeah, it's called the Share Lounge. It's a bit more expensive here specifically than the other Share Lounges. The other Share Lounges are cheaper, but they don't have as many snack options. Is what I've noticed. I've been to a couple Share Lounges. I went to one in Ginza. I went to one also in Shibuya. That's like actually across the street from this one. You can see the other Share Lounge. You can see this Share Lounge, by the way, from the other Share Lounge, which is very funny. And it's slightly cheaper there, but this one has better snacks. Yeah. Oh, fuck, why did I not picture something? Why do I do this to myself? Day 4, I think! Day 4! Ah! Oh, that's my fit. I took a picture of this because I was feeling cute. I was feeling cute. Because I got this. Toe? What toe? Oh shit, I have my toe on up. I didn't even notice that. Feeling cute, my delete, hey. Look, I didn't notice my toe. I didn't think I got my toe in there. I guess it is feeling cute, my delete. Okay, this one I remember taking a picture of, and I remember sending to my friend that was there in February, right? I was like, look, I'm in Shinjuku. And he's like, oh, I don't remember seeing New Woe Man. I'm like, that's new woman, you fucking ass. It says woman. What do you mean new woe man? I'm like, men. Men. You man. I was like, it's literally new woman. And they're just like, oh yeah, new woe man. It's like, men. Oh, I pulled from this thing because I was like, oh, he's my favorite. Oh my god, guys. I really think he's cool. He's so cool. Oh my god. It's so cool. It's a 50-50. I lost it, by the way. I lost a 50-50. And I didn't have any more yen coins. I didn't have any more 100 yen coins, and it only accepts 100 yens. Bro, if I could tap with my card, I would. But I don't want Armor Rouge. I got Armor Rouge. I didn't want Armor Rouge. I want Cyril Edge. I'm an edgelord. He looks so cool! He looks so cool. Yeah, I got Armor Rouge. It's not fair. And here's like, I don't know, the Egyptian gods accept their baby. Blue eyes accept he's baby. Red eyes accept he's baby. What that's really it. They're all, oh wait, he's huge. I didn't even notice him. That should be blue eyes. I want it. Yeah, it's cute, right? And I just took a picture of them playing locals because I was like, ooh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, they actually had some really cool things though at this one store. The wings are less tunneled, which means they're still tunneled. Okay. Rest. Anyways, they had like these really cool 3D card arts, which I do have to work on myself for Maple Maiden, because for my subathon, I need to make a bunch of 3D shadow boxes. So it was really nice seeing the references. So here's Elemental Hero, Flame Wingman, except it's Rush Dual art, and they made a 3D box out of it. Yeah, here's the Harpy Ladies. The Harpy Lady Sisters? Yeah. I really like that face she's making. I need art with that face. I'm just looking, I'm like, shit, man. I could use some art with that face. Fuck. Anyways. Is this one Overload? Anyway, there's a lot of them. I think this one was really cool. I guess it works really well because they have a lot of heads. Yeah. Oh, here's Red Eyes. Belle would appreciate this one. Belle! I found a big Red Eyes for you. Yeah, the Red Eyes art. It's just the Red Eyes art. I don't like this Blue Eye art very, very much, though. I don't like this one very much. I like the other Blue Eyes arts a lot more. This one, I don't like as much. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know. I feel like the neck here is a bit awkward, specifically here. Yeah, I really like the Rush Dual card art. So I'm kind of like, can I get an English? Thank you. I took a picture because I'm like, ooh, red. Anyways, it's Marunouchi Square, Tokyo Station. I went back to Tokyo Station because I went to go get dinner. It's missing like half the store. Yeah, right. I went to go get dinner. I booked a dinner here. Menten sushi. It's one of those omakases where the chef just makes shit in front of you and hands it to you. So I'm like, neat. So that's the guy. That's the guy. He made me food. This is the food. This one's just a brick of tofu, by the way, but it's like, what's it called? Really, really creamy tofu. Tokyo Station's really boring. I think Tokyo Station is kind of neat just because I'm like, damn, I could go anywhere from here. Yeah, I got some uni. This is some ikura as well. Silky tofu? No, it's like super creamy. It's like really, really creamy tofu. And I don't really know how else to describe it other than that. Oh, they gave me a watermelon. They gave me a watermelon slice as a part of dessert. Oh, this is a hand roll. It was really good. I liked it. Good shit. Okay. I dropped off some shit at the hotel room because I'm pretty sure I bought some things. Okay. Thing is, I don't really have notes for this kind of shit. I just dragged in a bunch of pictures and assumed I'd be able to yap and remember everything I did. And so far, it's been working great. So, I went back to Shibuya Sky. And Shibuya Sky is a big observatory. So, beams, not beans, beams with an M. I went back to an observatory called Shibuya Sky Observatory. It's gotten more expensive over the years. I remember the first time I went to Shibuya Sky, it was 1,600 yen for, one person, for an adult person. And I think this time it cost 3,000 yen. Maybe more, which means it's basically double the price. They also closed off a corner of that place, by the way, to reserve for a bar where you have to make a reservation for the bar. I think it's 7,000 yen, which is like $60 USD. You get 3 small drinks and the rights to sit on that side of the couch. Like, they set up a bunch of couches so you can enjoy the view and have some drinks, but it's $70. So I was like, wow, I ain't paying $70 for a view. I'll pay 20 bucks for a view. I won't pay $70 for a view. I don't need your drinks. I don't need your drinks. So here are some pictures from the top of the observatory. It's like 40 floors up. You can see Shibuya Scramble. You can Google the view for free. Or you can watch my PowerPoint. Gang, gang. So here's the view. On the inside, there is an indoor section we can view it also. And they have like this giant flower display, which I was like, neat. I guess, it's like neat. It's like pretty, but like that's really it. Anyways, I was tired and thirsty, so I got a drink. They had these flowers. There was a sign, by the way, that says, please don't pick up the flowers. So over there, behind these people, there's people picking up the flowers to take a picture with them. Next to the sign that says, don't pick up the flowers to take a pic. Yeah. So as you can see, people are also illiterate because it was in English, because I could fucking read it. Oh, well, did you? I did not. But anyways, these are the couches. These are the couches I talked about when you get a drink. So the bar closes 30 minutes before the actual place closes. So once the bar closes, the people that are security, by the way, don't give a fuck if you go there. So if you want this side of the view for free, you just go there 30 minutes before the place closes, and you can get here and sit on the couches because everyone's fucking gone. Look! Free couches! Neat! They're also very comfy. They're also very comfy couches, by the way. I don't know, they're like nice and firm, but still kind of soft. I guess like a nice firm couch. It feels good on the ass cheeks. I enjoy these couches. I walked down this entire platform, but I noticed that the birds only shit in one spot. That is it. So now you guys get to look at it too. They have a shitting spot. Oh, day 5. I remember being asked on Discord to post pictures of my breakfast while I ate it. So here's the wrapper. It's 138 yen for an onigiri, which I believe is less than $1 USD for a rice ball with mayo and tuna. It was good. I liked it. So I get in and I'm like, oh, trees. Oh, trees. Oh, trees. Oh, trees. Oh, trees. Oh, a pond. Oh, a flower garden. Am I going too fast? That's kind of like my... Here's the thing, though. It's kind of my thoughts when I go through these nice garden places. I don't really have many other thoughts. I just go, ooh, a tree. Ooh, a flower. Ooh, another tree. Yeah, I don't have many thoughts when I go through these places, other than like, that's nice. Ooh, neat. Ooh, neat. What amazing commentary. Ooh, a rose bush. Ooh, more roses. I took a picture of this one, not because I went, ooh, roses. I went, ooh, lack of roses. Because this bush looks fucking dead compared to everything else. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this fucker. Bro's dying. I think its name is Moonlight. Okay, I remember this one was specifically on the map, and I found it very funny that it was on the map because it was labeled as fake wood bridge, and when you touch it, it actually is fake wood. That's a rock. Yeah, this is a rock. That's it. It was labeled on the map. Yeah. Like pseudo-wudo? Yeah, it's a pseudo... Guys, I found a pseudo-wudo! I don't know why I didn't make that connection. Huh. I'm a fake Pokemon fan, huh? The ice drinks in Japan, for every place, not just Starbucks, by the way. It's a lot of ice. So technically, it's still kind of just as expensive, because here they don't give you as much ice. But what I've noticed about all the ice drinks that I've gotten in Japan, it's a lot of fucking ice. You see this? From the top of the cup to approximately here is like filled with ice. If you like notice the coloring, right? It's a lot of fucking ice. Anyway, here's a pond. I wish it looked more clear, but it rained the day before. So the pond looks like ass. But I found this duck. So I took a picture of it. Duck. Oh, I ate sushi. Did I eat sushi? No, this is not sushi. What the fuck did I eat here? Where is this place? No, okay, wait. This is tonkatsu. I ate tonkatsu. It looks like I forgot to take an image. So thank you, Susie, from a month ago. Okay, I guess when I was making this PowerPoint, I noticed that I forgot to take a picture of my food. So I looks like I pulled stuff off of Google. Thank you, Susie! Wait. Image may be subjected to copyright. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, Susie, please don't sue me. Oh, Miyashita Park. This is Miyashita Park. I went there via walking after the tonkatsu place. Miyashita Park, it says it's a park, but it's actually just a mall with a nice terrace on top. So I went in because I was like, I need to pee again. So I went to go take a piss. Bathroom was okay. It's not Akiba. This I'm pretty sure is Shinjuku. Don Quixote's Shinjuku. And I had... Oh, it was Ginza Happo. It is an all-you-can-eat place. It's kind of expensive, but I wanted to go there because I saw it in a video. It's a bit expensive. I think it was 12,000 yen, which is $120 Canadian, but it's all you can eat. All you can eat, and they have a lot of stuff. For example, this is all you can eat, what you see on my plate. That's like pork belly that you can cook on the grill in front of you on the table, by the way. So yeah, there is sashimi, there is hand rolls. You can get your own wasabi, there's pork belly you can cook on it. There's like crab legs over there as well. I don't think there's like lobsters, but there's like crabs you can get. All you can eat crabs. There's like vegetables, I guess, sashimi. Oh, there's also all you can eat wagyu. So you just have to cook it. You have to cook it yourself, but it's all you can eat wagyu. Is there caviar? I don't remember. But there was like caviar on the sushi, I think. I don't know if it's real or baked caviar, but as far as I'm concerned, I was happy with my meal. There was like Chinese food too, but I didn't really go for the Chinese food. I'm like, I'm gonna be real. I went to Japan to eat Japanese food. Like, unless the Chinese food is really, really good. I live near a lot of Chinese restaurants anyway, so like, whatever. Oh, what I do like about the hand rolls though, is that the seaweed and the rice are separated via plastic, so the seaweed doesn't get soggy. You have to unravel and just rewrap it yourself. But I like that a lot better because I don't like soggy seaweed. Oh yeah, so here's the view from the Tokyo Metropolitan Plaza. But yeah, the security guard, which is like a cute old man, maybe at most 5 feet tall, looks inside your bag for like a little bit. Here's the thing, I have 3 zippers on my bag. I opened one and bro said it was good. I'm like, man, I guess formality is a job too, man. Oh, we actually made it day 6. I went to a cafe in Asakusa, and this is the place with the station with only squat toilets, and I decided against taking a piss there. Anyway, there's like this golden turd statue on top of this place. I don't know what it is, but I took a picture of it. This cafe is called Ginza Brazil. I went to Brazil in Japan. I went to Brazil. I found Brazil. Yes, anyways. You can just have something to raise your knees above your waist, so same effect. Yeah, so like, I know people have like those little stools that they put underneath their feet, but I think I just raised, right? Anyways, I went to Cafe Ginza Brazil, and they had like these really nice sandwiches. That's a nice looking sand. Yeah, so it's a corned beef sandwich on this one. This one's like a veggie tomato sandwich, I think, and this is an egg sandwich. They're really good. I finished 2/3 of this, and I took the other 3 sandwiches to go. I do remember posting this in Discord. I think Morgoth called me out on it, being like, no shot you finished those sandwiches, and I'm like, fuck, he's right. I was like, fuck, man. He got me. I was like, fuck, man, he got me. I finished 2/3 of it, man. Okay, so the way this place works is the first page of their menu, by the way. For anyone that goes here, it's like a very big... There's like lots of places you can eat from. I want to say a lot of different places. They all have skewers and that kind of stuff. They all serve different things. But the very first page of this book, by the way, is you can order at that one restaurant one item that's listed here from any one of those restaurants on the floor. So, only the first page. But how that works is when they bring you the food, you have to pay in cash right there. If you order from another restaurant at the restaurant. So if you order from restaurant B while you're sitting at restaurant A, they will still serve you the food from restaurant B, but you have to pay the money instantly. And normally you want to pay in 1,000 yens and 500 yens, so you want to have change or like close to exact change. Like if they bring over, I don't know, what is this? Let's say I order a 1,299 yen plate. They're probably going to bring over the change for 1,500 yen. So you want to pay pretty close to that. Or you can just order from the same restaurant to make it less confusing, because they have a menu for that too. Simple, definitely not convoluted system. Yeah, but that's only for one item from restaurants A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If you order at restaurant A, for these one items only. They are allowed to advertise one item at different restaurants. But everything else in the menu is from their restaurant. That's it. If you ever go here, now you know the knowledge. I love this. I tried to win this so bad, okay? I tried to win this. I wanted to get this Pikmin hat, by the way, for Leah, because Leah really loves Pikmin. And I tried to win this. I think I spent 2,000 yen to walk away a loser. I come back later, some fucker wins my hat. Because, like, you know, sometimes you gotta, like, let it sit for a bit, and you're like, ooh. I gotta let it sit for a little bit, right? Maybe someone else will throw money at it and move it better and they'll give up. But no! Some guy won my hat that I was supposed to get for Leah. And I'm like, it's not fair. It's not fair. I wanted that hat. I wanted the hat. It was supposed to be for Leah. I was supposed to get it for my senpai, guys. Oh, I won this though! I won this! I tried this! And I won! Women! I won the women! Okay, I couldn't get the hat, but I got Albedo in a bunny suit. So, I failed Leah. But I got this for myself. What are you gonna do with it? I don't know, she's still in a box. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. She's still in the box. Anyways, I go to Osaka. Day 7. We're on day 7! Give it up for day 7! I go to Osaka. I take the Shinkansen there. I think the ticket cost $140 Canadian, which is approximately 14,000 yen, which is around, I want to say, $110 USD. For a train from Tokyo to Osaka. And you get there in around 2 hours. So anyways, I make it to Osaka! The train ride was nice. Grand Front Osaka. Big ass building. I like Osaka. I like Osaka in a part of Umeda because you can technically get around the department stores and into the station without ever being on the sidewalk because they have like overhead bridges, which is very nice. This is like one of the bridges. This is just like the overhead of Grand Green, I guess. On the bridge. I'm on the bridge. Look! Oh, there's a shop in there called Sus Gallery. I think they sell bowls. That's all I got. Oh, then I leave Osaka. Oh yeah! I go to Kobe! Oh, this is the night. This is this night I got scammed in Kobe. This is the night. I got scammed in Kobe. Gojira. Gojira! Okay, so, I get scammed in Kobe. I go to Kobe. I take a train to Kobe. And I originally went there to go up a cable car to see like this very nice view, you know? And that's not the scam part. So it's 1,560 yen, which is approximately $15 Canadian, which is, I want to say like 10 USD. That could be like one of 20 Godzillas. There's a lot of Godzillas. But this is a round trip ticket, which I find very funny because you can take like a halfway trip ticket and just walk the rest of the way down, but I ain't doing that. So I get on. One thing to note though, there was these two very rude, not Japanese, but Chinese girls that were told to move aside for me to get on, and they refused to move. Until the lady worker, you literally yelled at them to move. Because they didn't want to move from their spot for me to get on, even though they're standing at the door. So thank you, lady worker, for yelling at them for me. Thank you. Yippee! So I could get on. And for those that are like, how could you tell they're Chinese, Maple? They were speaking Mandarin to each other. And here's the view. The moon was out that day. Zoom in? Oh, we zoom in. They call this the 10 million yen view or some shit like that? It's something like that. Anyways, it's very bright, it's very shiny, it's very nice, and that's the moon! I would probably have spent a bit more time here if it wasn't windy and cold. I think the day I went up, and I wasn't about to have a repeat of getting sick in Hakone when it was too cold. It was kind of cold. And windy. So, here's a lineup to go down. So I get down, and then I go to the izakaya that scammed me. So here's the food, right? There's like negitoro, which is I want to say yellowtail fish scrapings on top of rice, green onion. In their picture on their app that they make me order from, there was supposed to be ikura, which is salmon roe. I didn't get any ikura. Where's my ikura? And I also want to say that this place that's near like, okay, I think it's, it might be this one over here. I don't know which one it is, but it might be this one. But I should have just gone to KFC. I could have gone anywhere else. It would have been better because not only was there a table charge, which is common for izakayas to have a table charge of a couple hundred yen, really. Couple hundred yen for a table charge at an izakaya. They also had a weekend fee. So, to exist in their space on a weekend, they charged me 2,000 yen, which is $20. I got charged, essentially, in total, 2,400 yen, which is $24, just to exist on their space on a Saturday. Doesn't look very appetizing. It was not very good either. Because I just went to some place that I was like, the reviews look good. Fuck it, right? I take a closer look at these fucking reviews later because I was like, okay, there's a lot of 5-star reviews. Yeah, I got charged $24 just to sit in their space on a Saturday. Here's the thing. I looked at their 5-star reviews later. Half of these reviews are 5 stars. You know what they say? The waitress is cute. Where was my cute waitress? Excuse me? Where was my cute waitress? If she 5 stars, she's 5 stars! I didn't get a waitress, I got a man! But here's the thing though. The girl that took my money at the counter when I had to leave to pay, she was probably the cute waitress. It's not fair! I got served by a man! That's not fair! They ate. Why didn't you take a pic with her? Isn't it a bit awkward to take a picture with somebody as they're taking your money from an establishment that has just robbed you of that money? Namba Kuruman Market, and I go Yu-Gi-Oh shopping. So it's finally time for the Yu-Gi-Oh! I tend to do a lot of my Yu-Gi-Oh shopping in Osaka and not Tokyo, just because Tokyo has a lot of places for singles, and in Akihabara specifically, but in terms of like actual, I want to say sealed product, it's better elsewhere. So I went to Kuruman Market. It's like okay. It's very touristy. Because I do remember one year I went and I had like a family member with me. That's not my family member. I just met up with a friend and bro had to bring his parents, so I said hi. And I remember they ordered like unagi, right? So the place that served them unagi just heated up in the microwave after they took it off like the grill. It's been sitting for a while. They just heated it up in the microwave and gave it to them. So they asked it's like, hey, can you just char on the grill again so that way it feels like it's actually been grilled? And they said no. So, you know, it's very much a hit or miss in Kuruman Market. You kind of want to go early because all the good stuff will sell out early if it's not a scam. It feels even more touristy than last time, I guess. But some places are still good, but you kind of just have to vibe check them. I don't know. It's hard to describe. There's a lot of places that definitely feel like they're going to scam you. For example, they're gonna heat up the eel in the microwave and give it to you. Yeah, that no good. I don't recommend that. So I got here. I looked around. This stuff is kind of expensive. Sea urchin, so like uni, 5,000 yen for this is kind of expensive. You can get a better deal elsewhere, by the way. Fresh seafood, it's kind of expensive though. You can get uni for a cheaper price. In fact, for 5,000 yen, you can get a small box of it. So this is actually quite expensive. Made in Japan, I fucking hope it is. I didn't like this though. I don't like how they display plastic tempura over here. They have all this over here. But when you order, they just refry the old one. Which I guess is fine. Refrying is fine. But like, I don't know, maybe... I don't like the plastic at the front because it feels deceiving. Because the plastic tempura, by the way, is significantly bigger and thicker than what they give you. So I don't recommend this kind of stuff. For a beer in Japan, 500 yen is kind of expensive. Yeah, then they have like this kind of stuff too, which is like fine. Like you can get an entire like king crab like leg, I guess. Or their claw. Or like their crab miso. And like this is okay priced. I didn't really get anything. I think the only thing I really got though was a strawberry matcha daifuku. I think it's a bit expensive. It's like 500 yen. But it was really good. So I wasn't disappointed at least. So for example, that one sea urchin back there, right? Yeah, it was like really expensive for this. But if you notice back here, this small piece of like sea urchin uni, right, is like 5,000 yen. But for 15,000 yen, so basically, if you times that by 3, you get all of this. And if you notice this small piece of like sea urchin over here, this entire small box is 2,800 yen. So you kind of have to browse for the pricing because there ain't no way this is worth 5,000 yen when you can get a box of that shit for almost half the price, you know? Yeah, you just have to look around. This platter, though, will look like a banger for a party, though, you know? This building. And I found Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's Dragon Star. Dragon Star is a very popular, I don't know, shop for like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and like card game stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh is actually very big in Japan. Duel Masters is also very big in Japan. I know I saw a lot of One Piece, some Vanguard stuff, Weiss, a lot of things really. But Yu-Gi-Oh is still really, really big. And as you can see, Alt Art Secret Rare Diabell Star is 1,000 yen. 10 Canadian.
I got her.
Oh, there's like used games and that kind of stuff store and Gachapon, and Snake is chained to the vending machine. But I didn't notice this at first. But Mario is chained around his neck to the pole. It's probably so that way people don't steal it. Oh, I go back to Cafe Anon! I go back to Cafe Anon, and I basically only have to wait for like 10 minutes until it's my turn. So, I should have looked at their menu before signing up for this place, because it's all desserts. And I thought I would have a lunch, you know? Like a lunch. So, my lunch was all desserts. It was all desserts. There's another dessert that I didn't take a picture of because this one is the most picturesque. It is a matcha tiramisu. It's great, bro. I loved it, but it's not technically a lunch. It is matcha tiramisu with strawberries on it. I don't remember what this was, but it's not a potato, but it definitely felt like a potato. So then, oh, I took a picture of this because I noticed something about Osaka. They have a suspicious amount of these machines. R18 Gachapon. Compared to Tokyo, I think in Tokyo I only bumped into these machines like once. In Osaka, I feel like I bumped into these machines 10 times, which is a significant more amount. But I also want to say, there's no way you're getting the ultimate equipment for women out of a Gachapon machine. There ain't no way. And the thing is, I can show this because they're like the balls aren't see-through, right? So whatever's in there is whatever in there. Yeah, I never knew I needed the ultimate equipment for women, ultimate equipment for men. For my Gachapon machine. What is 72? Ultimate weapon? Wait, that says weapon back there. The ultimate weapon for men? Okay, I didn't notice this one. I noticed these ones. I didn't notice this one. Oh, yeah, a weapon, guys. Well, that's news to me. Good thing you didn't get one. I don't think you can explain this one through customs. I don't know what the ultimate weapon for men or the sexual feeling for women in Gachapon are, but I'm going to be real. I don't think I trust any equipment that only costs 400 yen. That is $4 Canadian. I don't think I will trust the ultimate equipment if it's only $4.
Look, it's a crane game. Honey-can. It's a crane game where you can try to win a derpy little blue eyes and a derpy little red eyes. I lost. Oh, so anyways, here's some sleeves. This one's very expensive. It's, what is it again? Argo Stars? This pack of sleeves, 12,800 yen. That's like $130. That's a lot. I did not have $130 to spend on these sleeves, so I did not get these sleeves. Wow! So this is the Yu-Gi-Oh section. We went to a place that had Yusei's bike. It had the signer marks on the walls and had Stardust Dragon over there. You're the hydrate. It was very cool. I like this place. It's always very clean and bright too. And they have a lot of selection. They have a lot of selection. They have a lot of booster boxes, which is very nice. I would get some Rush Duel cards if I could speak Japanese and read it. But like, hey, Rush Duel's for the West one day, right? Right? Oh, this Gachapon. At first, Big Meeple was like, I'm gonna be happy with anything I get here. So then she got Piplup. And was like, okay, not as happy. But you know what the next one we got is? Shnome. And we were happy about that. So we got Shnome. Really, we wanted Chviel, but we ran out of yen. So here you go. We have Mecha Godzilla. The funny looking Godzilla. This Godzilla. What was that, 1954? Damn! He's been around for a while. So, they start bringing out the food. The plate is hot, so it keeps everything that they bring onto the plate hot. Hot, wow, hot plate, woo.
I don't know what this was, but at first I thought they served me undercooked potato and I was about to kill somebody, but it was not potato. Because it had like a potato-like texture, but it was still a bit crunchy. So you're like, you're not supposed to eat a crunchy potato. But I'm like, you know what? I trust it, right? I trust it. So I don't think it was potato. Are those scallops? No, it was a vegetable. It was some sort of root vegetable. So I went yum 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 yum, but then I went, why does it remind me of undercooked potato? But it was not. And I didn't really ask what it was. Daikon? I don't think it was radish either. Crunchy potato as in french fry? No, crunchy potato as in like raw fucking potato. But it was not. I think this one is pork. That is takoyaki. So I got pork, takoyaki. Maybe it was daikon. Maybe it was daikon, but I don't really know what daikon tastes like. Takoyaki? Yeah, takoyaki is pretty good. It's like an okonomiyaki place that I went to. This is the okonomiyaki part of it. They kind of just bring it to your table and they slot it down here and you're like, yeah, eat it. I'm like, cool, I'll eat it. Wow. Anyways, I go to... God, what is this called again? Dontonburi? I'm at Dontonburi. And Dontonburi is essentially... It's like what Osaka... It's like what all the pictures of Osaka tend to be about. When you like search up Osaka, you'll probably find pictures of Dontonburi. There's a lot of shops, there's a lot of food, a lot of stalls. It's next to a river and that kind of stuff. There's like these boat tours. But the thing is, I passed by, like when the boat passes by though, it smells so heavily of gasoline. And I'm like, holy shit, I could never be on that boat. Like if I wanted to huff gasoline, I think it's cheaper to do it like, just stand at the gas station. You just stand at the gas station, but holy shit, that was the strongest smelling gasoline I've ever smelled. Holy crap, when the boat passes by on that river. Ziploc crane game machine. Wow, you want Ziploc bag? Win it, bitch. Minecraft. I'm in a Gigo building right now in Dontonbori because it started raining. So I decided to go inside a Gigo building. It's a very nice Gigo building. Minecraft. Hololive. Tell me you want to live. I want to live. Except now you can win it as a crane game, chibi. You had emotions in this scene? Well, fuck you. Get the crane game machine. You had emotions in this scene? Crane game machine. Oh, I found Undertale. I found Undertale Sans. Okay, the thing is, about these crane game machines though, it's a bit deceptive. Because you think, okay, with like the rubber grip and that kind of stuff, and like the two things there, it's like, wow, you can potentially win two things. If you drop the box a certain way, the other box will interfere with you being able to grab it with this one. So like these ones with the rubber grip are a lot easier to like win, I think, because I did win like a little Gundam thing that was on the thumbnail for when I streamed in Japan. That's like one of the things I won. But two boxes here actually add another layer of difficulty. I got these sleeves. I was asked, by the way, here's the thing. It is very apparent when you are starting to approach the card game section. I know it was a rainy day, but let's just say when I caught a whiff of sweat smell and you start following the smell and it leads you to the card game section, it was not a good feeling to know that I am a fellow card game player. It was very easy to tell you're heading the right way when you start following the smell of sweat. Because here's what's the extra sweaty part was. The card game section was next to the idle light stick section. You know, like the light sticks that they wave at the concerts? When you combine those two sections, oh god, man. Maybe it's because I was there at the end of the day, but still, I was not expecting to be able to follow the smell. I was not expecting that. Like, please stop giving us a bad rep here. I promise you I don't stank. Oh, I found Yuma and Astral, that's his name. Yuma and Astral figures. I found the Yusei figures. They're like water and fire. So one stronger, I see. I see Jaden. Yeah, there's also Jaden there. There's also Niaus. There's Niaus. And also Junk Warrior back there. Yeah, I have another picture of Junk Warrior. Oh, he's kind of covered by the YouTube chat a bit. Let me... Ooh. You guys go up here now. Oh! Osaka City Station. Or Osaka Station City. It's very connected. So, sometimes I manage to, like, walk around Umeda without touching the sidewalk, which is kind of interesting. Because there's so many bridges connecting these big fucking buildings with so many floors. It's really easy to just stay here and be like, wow, I spent my entire day in a department store. Because they got food, they got the shopping things I'm interested in, they got the train stations, you can get on the train to go somewhere else. Pikachu. This was in the Gundam section. So like at the Gundam base, they were also selling Pikachu. Wicked Mac. Yeah, I like this one. I think this one looks really cool. But, you know, it's sold out, you know? Pikachu. Pikachu, Metagross, like Rayquaza, Lugia, Groudon, Ceruledge. They were also available at the Gundam base to build. And I bought some, actually. I bought Pokemon stuff at the Gundam base. So we can build that on stream. I bought Fuecoco, I bought Ceruledge, and I bought the Rayquaza box down here so we can build Rayquaza. Anyway, go to the Pokemon Center. This time I managed to get in because I couldn't really get into any Pokemon Center back in Tokyo because it was a really busy holiday. This is the checkout line, I think? Or was it the get-in line? But anyways, I somehow managed to get in. After browsing the Nintendo store, it looks like. Gan's telling me to go this way, so I'm like, alright, bro. Whatever you say. So I go this way. Look, there's toads. So I get in to the Pokemon Center after taking pictures of the Nintendo store because I'm very smart. I don't know why I ordered it this way. But look at these Psyduck slippers! If they weren't 4,000 yen, I would buy them. Because I'm like, I don't know, slippers for $40? That's a bit much for me, you know? Yo. Hi, Hitman! I think $40 slippers is a bit much to me, but maybe one day. These little cute keychains were cute and all, but I feel like I have too many keychains already. Like, especially like this Mudkip one. The Mudkip one I really wanted, but I do like how, what is it? I like how the keychain thing is like a Pokeball. Oh, let's see. We have Cofagrigus. He was kind of just chilling in there in a barrel with, God, what's his name again? Tommy, yeah. I love Rowlet. Uber! That's it. Kyogre? I would have gotten him if he wasn't like 50 bucks. I think 50 bucks is a bit much for me for like a Kyogre. I love him, but he didn't come with like a spinner. I like when Kyogre spins. Oh, does he sing? I don't think he sings, so it's kind of a scam. What I did find funny is that they have like any sort of product with the Pokemon label slapped onto it. Yo Ice Cream Maker, Mewtwo Edition. Yo Ice Cream Maker. You shake the Master Ball and you make ice cream. I don't get it. So Jirachi was cute, but like its head is very heavy. So when you like try to pick it up, you have to support his head or else it'll just like snap back, you know? So like Jirachi's very head heavy, which I guess makes sense. So it's like very accurate. Jirachi has a very big head. It's like Schmolmaple. Yeah, but Schmolmaple has a neck to support that. Jirachi's like necklace. Took some more pictures. I couldn't really find a Vulpix unless I just didn't look hard enough, but I was like, damn, bro. Unfortunate. But Coco up here in the corner, I really like. God, I love his face. God, I love his face. Anyways, all the packs at the Pokemon Center were kind of sold out though, so I couldn't really get anything. I wanted to try to get the Pokemon Team Rocket packs. I think it's called Destin Rivals to open because there's a Crobat art in there that I really, really want. So that way, I can send it to Reed to guilt him into making more videos for me because I gave him a Crobat. That's a joke, by the way. Anyways, I would just send it to him because. But I'm saying that would also be a side effect. I don't know, maybe him having the Crobat card would cure his carpal tunnel. Damn, I'm a dickhead. Reed, why the fuck am I your Oshi? Anyways, Nintendo Osaka. I went to Nintendo Osaka after the Pokemon Center, despite taking pictures of the of Nintendo first. I went to it after, it looks like. Lovely. I'm a good Oshi. Mario! I like this one. It's a question mark pot. You can put spices in it. But what spices? Who knows? Question mark. I think this is very funny. I found Mario. I found Link. And for those that are asking, damn, why does Link look so short? He's pretty short. I think this statue actually makes him look bigger from the camera angle I took it at, actually. I think he's kind of short. He's tiny. He is tiny, yeah. They got the eyeliner. Yeah, his eyeliner game is actually on point. I really need to take makeup tips from him because I've never tried makeup before, but I'm sure one day when I reach like a midlife crisis of some sort, I'll probably need some makeup tips from him. But it's okay. That won't happen until I'm like 60. Yippee! Oh, this is a Boo mirror, which I found really cute. So I took a picture of it, and we got a man in the reflection at the other corner of the store. So I was like, cool. I don't think this is man for scale, though. Anyways, I leave, and these are like all the things that were in here. In Southgate Building, like the Daimaru, the Nintendo, the Capcom, that kind of stuff. There's a Pokemon Center. There's a Capcom store and cafe, but I didn't really go into the cafe. I took a picture of this locker. Not because it's like a special locker. Well, actually, it was a special locker. I bought shit, so I dropped it off in one of these lockers, so I took a picture of the locker to remember where the fuck I was. It's past midnight. Fuck, it's 1 a.m. How many slides do I have? I'm on 393. Coolish! Oh my god, guys, I took a train. I'm going to Tennoji. I thought Tennoji was small, but guess what? There's this big fucking building that's 60 floors high, and apparently there's an observatory at the top. It's 60 floors high. Balls, Maple, I'm so sleepy. I'm sorry! Okay, this is a funny part, though. I was in this park in Tennoji, and I was like, the fuck is Okaso? So, it's not Okaso. I went to the other side. It's not Okaso. It's Osaka! It makes sense because I'm in Osaka, but I thought it said Okaso. I'm like, man, that's a funny name for a park. I don't remember going to Okaso, but I was in Osaka! Wow, that's so cool! Yippee! So then I had food in that building. I took a picture of that building. It was up here, except I think this is on the 16th floor, not the 60th. Look at this food. It's a pork katsu. Look at how cute it is. They gave me dessert. It was a nice sorbet. So anyways, I love this sorbet. The fruit sorbet was very good. I don't remember what flavor of fruit it was, but it was very good. Look at that tea. I like that tea. Here's a shrine that was on top of the tower, except on the top of the tower is like the 10th floor, but there's a shrine here. I prayed to it. I wish for good luck, not more IQ. Look at this Rayquaza. He's so baby. Now look at his dad. That's Kyogre over there. Look at this Kyogre. He's so baby. He doesn't have a dad. But look at these other babies. But Pikachu has a dad. I bought these strawberries. They were good. Look at this beef. I don't have a hot plate to cook it. I did not buy it. But look how cheap it is. It is 2,000 yen for A5 Wagyu. Wow. I take a train. I lied to you. I did not take a train. I took a train back to that eel place that I showed you guys earlier with the window, and it's Unafuji, and they had a plum wine that I actually liked. So I tried to go find it, and I was annoying to the waitress, asking if they could take a picture of the bottle so I can go find it. But I did go find it, because it's the first time I actually liked an alcohol! Yeah. So I had the eel. It was very good. It was an eel set. We had the eel on the rice. We had the egg pudding. We had some vegetables. This is wasabi. This is vegetable. That's sashimi. That's a tofu. I don't remember what this one is. Wow. I'm speedrunning? Yeah, I'm speedrunning right now. Wow, welcome to Syrup Gang. Never the fault. You look so good. It's delicious, and I highly recommend this place called Unafuji. Oh my god, we're on day 10. Day 10, give it up for day 10. We have 6 days to cover left, and it's 1:18 a.m. Wow, can I get through the rest of these slides in 12 minutes? I don't want to do another stream. We're speedrunning! Oh, it's like a castle. It's like a castle. Look at this castle. Oh my god, look at this castle. Look at this wall. Look at this moat. Look at this castle. Oh my god, the castle's very nice. I did not give a fuck to go inside the castle because it was hot as fuck that day. And I was like, wow, I already complained about the sweaty people in the TCG aisle. Why would I go up the castle? And also spend time with sweaty people up in the castle. I just had no interest inside the castle, and I was told by people that the castle is just okay. What you really go for is walking around and enjoying the rest of this shit. So I did that exactly. I enjoyed the rest of this shit. Look at this shit. This moat doesn't have water, but this part of the moat has water. I found Yu-Gi-Oh! Inside Osaka Castle's gift shop. I went to go buy Yu-Gi-Oh! Inside of Osaka Castle gift shop. They ran out of Dark Magician Girl, and it's not fair. It's really not fair. So, I bought Exodia. I bought Exodia inside Osaka Castle. I bought the Blue Eyes inside Osaka Castle. Anyways, look at these trees. They're maple trees. Look at this Gengar. I propose to stim with it. Look at this tree. The leaves are different. Look at this train station. Look at this part of the train station where you can just chill and lie on fake grass. Train station, building. Where the fuck is this? Food! I went to a place and they had a sign on the front that said no fish, no life. And I decided I could trust that. It's beef. There's an egg. There is ikura. And there's like a soup on the side too. You get a soup. It's great. I loved it. It's not actually named No Fish, No Life. I think it was called Ita Taki. I found the Hungry Caterpillar, except in Japanese. I found a funny Gengar Pikachu book. And Pikachu has a small face. Look at this sunset from this random terrace I was on in this building. Wow. 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 It's not a random building. It was just Osaka City Station. Wow. I then went to Hep 5, which has a Ferris wheel. I went on the Ferris wheel. I took pictures on the Ferris wheel. I then went to the Namco Bandai that they had. They had a crane game. I failed to get Minccino. I failed to get whatever the fuck that was. I didn't try it actually, so I failed. Detective Conan is fucking everywhere. I did not go to Osaka Expo because it's $70. I ate at a conveyor belt sushi, and you get to put the plates into this thing. And once you slide 5 plates into this thing, they give you gacha. You slide 5 plates, you get gacha. And the iPad plays the gacha cutscene. Sometimes you lose. You mostly lose. But then I win, and then I get a gacha. I got a keychain of a panda from that gacha. Day 12, Osaka Castle, except I had to go to the garden this time. It was 200 yen. It was 200 yen to walk around. I feel like I would have enjoyed the garden a bit more if the flowers were fucking blooming, but I went at the bad time. Look, it's more water. Look, it's the castle. Look, I leave. Look, I go get us food. I went to Nishimura's Coffee in Kobe. I went to Kobe. I really like this place. Food is good. But look at this shrine. Look at this shrine. Look at this shrine. Look at this road. I went by ropeway in Kobe on a rope garden. This one is called Kobe Nunobiki Herb Garden and Ropeway. I went up the ropeway. This is the ropeway. Oh, the ropeway. Oh my god, the ropeway. Oh my god, here's a ropeway. I went up the ropeway. They have a midsection part called the mid station, which is the mid station. You're not allowed to get off here. You get off up here. There's a herb market. No, there's not any weed. Here's the map. You walk down, basically. You walk down. Oh my god. Tea! This. Hearts. They have a strange obsession. This is like the statue of the mother and the child or some shit. This is a view. This bathtub is full of like leaves, but at first I thought they filled a bathtub with bonito flakes. And I was like, damn, I love bonito flakes. But it was just leaves. It was not bonito flakes. Anyways, I pick up Kobe beef. What is this? Jerky? Kobe beef jerky. I'm going to be real. It tasted like pepperoni. I would not do it again. I would not spend $50 USD. Nah, this was like $10. Miyazaki. No, I'm trying to remember the exact name of the beef, but I can't. Anyways, I'm supposed to be speed running. So here's like the people eating, but I didn't get my chef yet. Oh, it's this place? Yeah, I go to this place. It's a bit expensive, but I wanted to try it, right? I wanted to try it. Bro fries my garlic. Bro gets the vegetables. This is some meat. I get some soup. It's a very blurry picture of soup. Here's him cooking my meat. Here's him cooking my vegetables. So the thing is, I would have taken a picture of the cooked meat, but I ate it all before I could take a picture, and I forgot. It was good, but I definitely prefer, like, Wagyu. Third day 13 in Osaka. I went shopping, and I got an oyakadon. It was delicious. I had this. I saw Goku. Look, Naruto. Sanrio. Master Sword. Socks. Save the duck. Save the duck! I stumbled upon a fancy rich fuck artisan craft store. Pop-up. This broomstick is $300. Why? Why? I keep going. I stumbled upon a $2,000 soap dispenser bottle. Godzilla magnet. Gachapon. Dontonburi. I got takoyaki. That's the Glico man. That's the guy. That's Asahi. That's Dontonburi. That's the Feet Hotel. That's my food. Chazuke. This is my food on the next day. That's the jump shop. He's short. That's Goku, except it's Goku and angry and with law for whatever reason. Here's Magical Chikawa. I ate shabu shabu. I went back to Osaka Station. Daimaru was close. Yodobashi camera. Fat Minion. Nintendo. No more sleeves. Yu-Gi-Oh! Except there's pixels. Look at the pixels. Look at that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Gundam. Oh my god. Back to Tokyo. It's raining. I have more chicken and eggs. These skewers were 2,000 yen, so for $20 for such small skewers, I was expecting a bit more, but it was still really good food. Fat Eros. Look at him. I think I'm in Harajuku. I was in Harajuku. This lineup. This food was very good. Wagyu beef bowl. A large is 30 Canadian, which is $23 USD. It's Wagyu. And there is like a horseradish wasabi sauce. It's actually really good. It's called roast beef. Oh no. It's literally called roast beef. Oh no. And I went at 3 p.m. when lunch rush was already over and there was still a lineup. So it's actually really, really good. I enjoyed my food here. I went walking. There was a Star Wars thing in Shibuya. I took these pictures. Look at this little guy. Look, there's HoloLive here too. They got lightsabers. Awesome. Gang, gang. Look at this hat. I did like this one because this place for ramen was kind of quirky. I liked how they tell me to add Steve Jobs vinegar. You know why they called Steve Jobs vinegar? It's apple vinegar. They're just being silly. They're just being silly. Yeah. They're just a little bit quirky. I saw the Pokemon shirts. We love the Pokemon shirts. Yeah. They really did that, huh? I'm back to Marunouchi Square. They had, okay, my hotel changed up the art exhibits by the time I was back. So before there was like a display of a ship, then they replaced it with this Daikon Radish statue. So it's like they literally changed up the art exhibit while I was gone. Did you steal it? No! Here's my hotel. Here's the view for my hotel. Here's the view for my hotel. Here's the view for my hotel. I left my hotel. I went to Gacha World. And then the shopping at the airport ambushed me. There was Pokemon in it. There was Pokemon. I bought Pokemon. But how could I not buy him? He's so well dressed. He's so well dressed. I found Master Roshi. I got on a plane, and on my plane ride back, they were advertising an ISP provider to me as a part of my meal. As a part of your Air Canada meal, you get an ad. Yeah. And that's my PowerPoint. That's a white screen.